think there's some big questions for them to answer. So all in all, not a good day for the royal family. And I do think that this thing is going to carry on drip feeding, undermining the good work that the other members of the royal family do. It's not going to go away. And I think the king does need to really do something. And I do think the law enforcement agencies need to actually finally, properly look at both Sarah Ferguson and Andrew and see if there is a case to answer.
Yes, well, I mean, it seems to my uneducated non-lawyer's eye that prima facie, there are certainly reasonable grounds to suspect from these emails that Andrew was involved in sex trafficking, which under UK law is defined by the Modern Slavery Act 2015 as arranging or facilitating the travel of another person with a view to that person being exploited. Exploitation includes sexual exploitation. And I think if you look at the most damning set of messages from 2010 in this latest drop of the Epstein files, which I would suggest certainly warrant at least some questions being asked of whether or not Andrew was involved in sex trafficking. Epstein writes to the Duke, "I have a friend who I think you might enjoy having dinner with. Her name is Irina. She will be in London 20th to 24th. Andrew replies, "Of course, I am in Geneva until the morning of 22nd, but would be delighted to see her. Will she be bringing a message from you? Please give her my contact details to get in touch." It's signed off HRH, the Duke of York, KG. Now, up until that point, you could believe, if you really wanted to, this was an innocent arrangement to have dinner. But then Epstein adds the killer, 26, Russian, clever, beautiful, trustworthy. And yes, she has your email. I mean, if that's not evidence that the woman was being brought over for sex, what is, Andrew?
Well, I mean, I think we have to remember that there were lots of women around Andrew who were providing girls for him. I mean, just girls who wanted to stick Andrew as a notch on their bedpost. And this could be one of those cases. But I do know from talking to a member of Andrew's staff that, I mean, the Russian prostitutes were brought to him, including till quite recently at a Royal Lodge. The people would go and be picked up at Heathrow and be brought down for massages, sensibly. So, we do know that lots of women were brought to him. We know that Virginia Giuffre was in effect ordered out of a catalogue, a selection of pictures. I mean, and that would make sense. I mean, Epstein would have provided whatever Andrew wanted. And I think one of the interesting things about the disclosures in the last 24 hours is that Epstein acted as a sort of, almost as like a member of staff for Andrew in fixing things, bringing people in. And that's what Andrew's been used to. I think I write in the book about how he's very lazy. He likes things being provided for him. And Ghislaine would do the same. I mean, she was providing a woman. And there have even been suggestions that Sarah Ferguson was doing this, though I've found little evidence to support that. So, I think it does make the case that he needs to be properly investigated. I think people have been calling for a parliamentary investigation into him.